men step back for just a moment. And he just misses with that jab. He takes that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Left counter scores. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. That's another scoring shot. Both men step back for just a moment. He missed with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they have...
What do we expect to see here in round two? Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He got out of the way of that right hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And he just missed with that left jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Let's get it started in round three. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got lettuce.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. He's been in wars before. He knows what to do. But can he do it? Looks like they've shaken it off. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
And this is that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... Here we go to the fourth round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back into the fray here in round 5. You'd like to see more jabs. Their bell rung. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He just misses with that big right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, they think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 6. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He misses with that jab. Missed him with that uppercut. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How is he still on his feet? Couldn't wait long to get back and get engaged. He misses with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. He threw the hook, didn't land. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw. Here we go. It's round 7. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. Big right hand just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? And they get out of the way of that left hand. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That left scores. Defense here at all. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without it.
There's the bell to start round 8. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. These two are the perfect dance partners. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they...
There's the bell to start round 9. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Right punch. That jab doesn't score. Neither man really defending themselves. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, that punch! They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That jab doesn't find a home. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry? We've made it to round 10. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fade with a pickpocket him.
Both men step back for just a moment. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That right jab just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. And there's the bell for round 11. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's gonna have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell to start round 12. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Do you believe what we're seeing? Blocks the jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. There's the jab, it doesn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. He blocks that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, but what a result.